has been in so mmany hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. They exchange punches. Miss with that jab. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter lands. Joe Frazier. He wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see. 1, 2, 3. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the ref.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's see how the... Here we go for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's bombs away. Nice counter. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You don't want to trade shots. Back and forth they go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Caution being thrown to the wind. Missing with the hook. That uppercut does not score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You all three. On to the fourth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tried to score with a jab. That hook just can't find the target. Do you believe what we are seeing? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Exchange here from both men. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again. 1, 2. Are you okay?
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Let's see if they go to the body. It's all offense all the time. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Jab does not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. On to the 6th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. Hold that thought! Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? How is Frazier still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Do you believe this? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We know they've got the advantage so far, but and there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Jab won't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get in close.
A high-octane battle. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That left hook doesn't find its target. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Frazier finally answering back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds. Whoa, wait a minute. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? There's the bell to start round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your throw.
Imagine if he knocks out this legend. Good defense from Frazier.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're dead.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we continue?
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.